Hello and welcome to another Nick's Projects, and what I wanted to show you this time is these incredible ski intercom headsets. I think they're actually designed for motorcyclists, but they would work brilliant if you're going for a long bike ride with your kids, or you just want to be in contact with your friends. But I've used them skiing this holiday and they've been absolutely amazing. Now, we hire our kit when we come skiing, and this is my daughter's helmet. She's actually filming at the moment, and as you can see, all I've done is tape with electrical tape. I wouldn't use any electrical tape. I've put the one I've used in the description, and I've obviously color coded it to make it look nice and neat. And it depends on the helmet, but it comes with a few different adapters that allow you to actually stick this unit onto the helmet. And this unit actually removes really easily. It just pops off and you charge that overnight. This little thing runs for 18 hours. It has 4 different channels on it, and it works with Bluetooth. It works for 1.2 kilometers, and it's a permanent 2-way open communication. It's like you're going down the mountain with a live phone call between you without the worry that you're going to lose signal or it's going to cut out. It's absolutely amazing. And what does it mean? Well, as a parent, it means going down the mountain, I'm not looking over my shoulder the whole time. I'm not shouting, stop, or take a right, don't hit the red, stay on the blue, whatever it is. It just means you've got that constant communication. The whole family has a much better experience. And that's why I mentioned on bikes as well. If you're teaching your kids how to cycle, this would be absolutely amazing. It's really easy as well to put this onto a helmet. And as I say, it depends on the helmet. This is obviously my one. This is the little microphone that it comes with. And with mine, it was a simple case of just a little bit of tape on the side to hold on the microphone. And this clip, it comes, as I say, with different clips. One of them's like a U-shaped clip that you just snap onto the helmet. This one, it just wouldn't work. So I used tape to stick on the mount. And then I ran, if I just take this off actually, and then I ran the wires with electrical tape just to protect them. And this has been on for a week now, all the way down here. So I've got the microphone at the front, which works really nicely. And then down the side here, that runs into 2, you've got stereo sound, little earbuds that attach with Velcro to that lovely kind of soft lining of a ski helmet. And again, would work with a cycle helmet or whatever. Skiing, it's absolutely amazing. They claim 1.2 kilometers. There have been moments, certainly with my son, who just bombs down the mountain. He goes around a corner and it starts to cut out. But the rule is, when we're skiing, I said, if you hear it starting to cut out, that means you're at least a good, half a K in front of me. Slam on the brakes, pull over and wait for me to catch up. And it works brilliantly. And I should also mention that you can listen to your music from your phone over these headsets. So if you're skiing on your own and you've got this setup all in place, you can stick on your favorite tunes. And the other day, because it's synced to it all works with Bluetooth, it's synced to my phone, I actually took a call on the slopes as I was coming down. You can see on the controls here, there's a green call button, and a volume control and an off, of course, but you can actually accept a call. You can use things like Siri or voice assistants on other networks and phones, and it works absolutely brilliantly. So yes, I would highly recommend this, and I'm making this video from the Alps because we're here and I've seen nobody else with this stuff. And every time I sit on the gondolas going up or the chairlifts, people are like, where the hell did you get those? We want one of these. So I'm thinking, well, crikey, if no one knows about it and no one's thinking of putting these on their hired ski helmets, then I'm going to make a video about it and show you exactly how to do it.
So I'm back in the chalet now, and I thought I would just show you the setup. This is the little unit that I've chosen. As I say, there is a version that does 6-way or 4-way communication. This is the V6 Pro, which is the one I've got. And this is the little clip I was telling you about. So this is a U-shaped clip that I've just literally clipped onto this section of the helmet. Now, obviously, every helmet is different, but it's as simple as this. That will then slide on there. Ooh. And I found even with ski gloves, these buttons are pretty easy to access. Then you've got this USB-C type connector that you use to both charge it, which is handy. It's the same as my iPhone. And then you've got this setup here. So to turn it on, you press and hold the motorbike button. you might hear the sound coming from those headphones. It's inside. You've got a volume control up and down here. You've got a call receive button here. And then you've got 4 channels, B, E, D, and C. Now, I think that counts as a channel as well. That's effectively channel A. But I found you just press and hold the motorbike button, wait for it to turn on, and then press and hold your chosen channel. I always go for E because it's easy with gloves to find your way down the aerial and press and hold it, and it'll go red and blue flashing. Like that. And then if you do the same with another one, it will clip in. And it's worth saying, whoever sets up first, if say my wife is on channel D and I'm on channel E with my son and my daughter's also on channel D, because I set up first, I can switch just with a quick hit between the 2 channels. But I've not actually used that on the slopes because it feels clumsy with thick gloves. I found it's better just to be in communication with one other. It makes it very clear. There's no confusion over who's talking, etc. That's the little off button there. The volume is perfect. It's really, really good. And it's worth mentioning, it goes without saying, these are totally waterproof units. You can see inside, it's a little Heath Robinson, but it's a temporary fix, right? These are the little Velcro headphones that I talked about. They've got a Velcro pad on the back, and they just stick inside the kind of ear enclosures, and I've not had any problems. They don't dig in or anything like that. They're very comfortable. There's the other one. I've just run the wires all the way through, lifted out this. You see, I've just stuck it all inside there. It needs to be removable. It's not going to pull any paint off this particular tape I use. It's really good stuff, and it's waterproof. Yeah, you can see here with the microphone, that attached just with a single wrap of tape on this particular helmet. Now, it is worth saying that this and the other mounts come with a sticky pad on them, but I've purposefully not used them. You can probably see just there on the actual mount, it's like a Velcro mount with a sticky pad. I've not used those mounts because I want to use it again and again and again, right? Every time I go skiing. So I've just used the tape and tried to not use the sticky pads, but you could probably make the whole experience a lot easier if you did just use the sticky pads. But I know by using the tape, it's belt and braces, it ain't going to fall off. And well, as I can't recommend them enough. My experience has been incredibly positive. The whole family have enjoyed using them, not only for a safety sake, but when you are bombing down those mountains, going in between trees, finding little jumps on the way. Well, you feel like you're in the movies. It's good fun. It's good fun, like chatting to your mate or in my case, my son's kind of the more proficient skier in the family. So yeah, we go off piste a bit and have a bit of fun with it. And these have made all the difference. So that's the setup. If you are thinking of doing this yourself, as I say, if you own a helmet, then I would do a much more kind of permanent job. But as long as you've got the tape and you do it yourself, I would allow literally, I think the first one took me about, 15 minutes because I had to work it out. And the others, yeah, literally 5 minutes. Once you've worked out your system, as long as that you've got a group of the same helmets, mine was the only one that was different, you can just work your way through them on that first night. You know what it's like when you first arrive in the resort, you pick up all your gear and you go to bed that night in the anticipation of the next morning. It's a great thing to do just as you're getting ready to go off to bed and test them out that night. Yeah. If you do it, I'm sure you too will be delighted. It's for a family of 4. If you've got 40 minutes spare on your first night to set them up, well worth it. And I should mention, when you're bombing down those slopes at the very highest altitudes, you're not going to get any wind noise because the wind noise cancellation is just amazing. So you've got clarity of audio, you've got a stereo reception of the other person you're skiing with. And there is another version of this headset, I should add, that would allow more than just a 2-way conversation. I think it allows up to 4. It may even be more. Check the description. I'll get that right when I'm home and I edit this, but I wanted to film this now just to show you how it all works. And well, I think if you're planning a ski trip with your kids for the first time, or you're going with friends and you just want to have that communication, you're going to love it. Doesn't matter whether you miss the same chairlift as somebody and they're on 1, 2 behind, you can still have a chat on the way up. They're absolutely brilliant. So a real strong recommendation from these from Nick's Projects, and everything you need to do exactly the same thing is in the description. Thanks as always. Don't forget to link and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.